In this chemical coordination and integration chapter, hypothalamus play an important role because it is a part of a neural system as well as endocrine system. In endocrine system, hypothalamus is called as master controlling center. Master controlling center, because hypothalamus secretes two important hormones like releasing hormones, inhibiting hormones, that we will see. The same way in neural system, it play an important role to regulate body temperature like thermoregulation, osmoregulation, hunger, satiety, all are regulated. So that is a part of neural system. That's why you can say hypothalamus is a connecting link between neural system as well as endocrine system. In this endocrine system, hypothalamus secretes hormones that we will see here. The hypothalamus is the basal part of the diencephalon. Generally, diencephalon is a part of forebrain and it regulates a wide spectrum of body functions. So, diencephalon generally part of forebrain, diencephalon. So, in the diencephalon, we will see epithalamus, thalamus, hypothalamus. So epithalamus, thalamus, hypothalamus. So hypothalamus now we are studying here. So hypothalamus is a part of diencephalon. So that diencephalon is a part of forebrain, regulates wide spectrum of body functions that I said. It contains several groups of neurosecretory cells called nuclei. Here it is also very important. Neurosecretory cells. Neurosecretory cells in case of central nervous system. Neurosecretory cells means cell body, neuronal cell body. Neuronal cell body present in the central nervous system is called as nuclei, whereas neuronal cell bodies present in the peripheral neural system means we call it is ganglion. So neurosecretory cells present in the central nervous system now. So neurosecretory cells present in the central nervous system, that neurosecretory cells together we are telling nuclei. Nuclei means cell bodies, neuronal cell bodies of CNS which produce hormones. So hypothalamus secretes two important hormones. So that hypothalamus regulates or controls the secretions of pituitary hormones. So these hormones regulate the synthesis and secretions of pituitary hormones. So hypothalamus, why we are telling it is master controlling center, means it regulates the pituitary secretions. Synthesis and secretions of pituitary gland is regulated by hypothalamus. Master controlling gland, master of master gland, master of master gland also we can say, master of master gland. So, however, the hormones produced by hypothalamus are two types. What are the two types of hormones means? The releasing hormone which stimulate secretions of pituitary hormones. So hypothalamus, one is releasing hormone and the inhibiting hormone IH, inhibiting hormone which inhibits secretions of pituitary hormones. So releasing hormones, inhibiting hormones are produced by the hypothalamus. Example, releasing hormone means growth hormone releasing hormone secreted from the hypothalamus, like gonadotropin releasing hormone secreted from the hypothalamus. So like thyrotropin releasing hormone, adrenocorticotropin releasing hormone, like various types of releasing hormones, like inhibiting hormones also secreted from the hypothalamus. Here two types of hormones secreted from the hypothalamus means one type is releasing hormones, another type is inhibiting hormones. Releasing hormones stimulates the pituitary, inhibiting hormones inhibit the pituitary gland. Example given here, hypothalamic hormone called gonadotropin releasing hormone. GnRH means gonadotropin releasing hormone. Its function is stimulates pituitary gland synthesis and release of gonadotropins. We know gonadotropins are FSH and LH. FSH, LH are the gonadotropins. So gonadotropins are secreted from the pituitary gland. Gonadotropin releasing hormone secreted from the hypothalamus that stimulates the pituitary gland. That means pituitary gland will secrete FSH and LH when it is stimulated by gonadotropin releasing hormone. Pituitary gland is stimulated by the gonadotropin releasing hormone. So gonadotropin releasing hormone acts on the pituitary gland for the secretions and the synthesis and secretions of FSH and LH that are together called gonadotropins. So stimulatory hormone from the hypothalamus. Example, gonadotropin releasing hormone is stimulating the pituitary gland for secretions of FSH, LH. Opposite, on the other hand, somatostatin from the hypothalamus. It is inhibiting hormone. Somatostatin from the hypothalamus inhibits the release of growth hormone from the pituitary. So somatostatin from the hypothalamus inhibits the release of growth hormone. So somatostatin secreted from the hypothalamus acts on the pituitary gland, inhibits FSH, LH secretions, inhibits secretions of gonadotropins. FSH, LH stopped from the pituitary when somatostatin released from the hypothalamus that acts on the pituitary gland. Okay, so these hormones originating in the hypothalamic neurons pass through the axons and are released from their nerve endings. That means these hormones from the hypothalamus reached to the pituitary gland through blood vessels, through network of blood vessels we can observe, nerve plexus we can observe, blood vessels we can observe, blood capillary network seen, that is hypophyseal portal circulation. So that's why that these hormones originating in the hypothalamic neurons pass through the axons and are released from their nerve endings. These hormones reach the pituitary gland through portal circulatory system. Portal circulatory system present in the hypothalamus is called as hypothalamo-hypophyseal portal circulation. Portal circulation. So through portal circulation, hormones from the hypothalamus reach to the anterior pituitary gland. So through portal circulatory system, regulate the functions of anterior pituitary. Regulate the functions of anterior pituitary. Here anterior pituitary is controlled by the hypothalamus through portal circulation, whereas posterior pituitary is direct under control of hypothalamus. So that is only here we are observing the posterior pituitary is under the direct neural regulation of the hypothalamus. See, neurons, we can observe that neurons secretes hormones into a portal circulation which comes, that portal circulation reached portal circulation. So through this portal circulation, hormones released into anterior pituitary, but posterior pituitary directly neurosecretory cells directly regulates. That's why posterior pituitary is direct under control of hypothalamus, under neural regulation, direct neural regulation of the hypothalamus. So like hypothalamus hormones, two hormones we are observing, it regulates the pituitary gland. Here hypothalamus, here it is pituitary gland. So hypothalamus regulates the pituitary secretions, synthesis and secretions of pituitary gland. That's why hypothalamus is considered as master controlling center, master of master gland.